We're filming today's video from the closet. So in this video, I'm gonna be getting into self-love and how the beauty industry literally profits off your insecurities. And if you learn how to reprogram your mind, you will literally be unstoppable. Oh. Okay, so I feel like the most important thing I want to say is that beauty comes from within. For one, you can be the prettiest person on the planet. You can literally have it all. You could have all the money. But if you are a bad person, if you make people feel bad, like, you're not really like above anyone. Basically, like, I've always been raised as like, treat the janitor as well as you treat the CEO. Like, always. I don't care who you are, like, you just deserve respect until you prove otherwise. Like, let's also talk about how you don't need to change your body, you don't need to get surgery, you don't need to do this and that and all that stuff to be worthy of love or be pretty or whatever. You don't need that. What you need to do is reprogram your mind. And if you love how you are naturally, then go ahead and get however many surgeries you want. But if you're getting surgery out of insecurity, out of like, I feel a lack and I need this to really like fix me, the surgery isn't going to do anything. And after it, you're still going to wake up and your mind's still going to be the same. Guess what? The surgery doesn't work on your mind, baby. It just works on your body. So keep that in mind. Like, if you want to get surgery, I highly recommend being at like a place of peace within yourself. Like, I'm doing this as an act of self-love and not like out of act of self-hate of like, you need that, because definitely you do not need that. I have made a lot of money and success and had great friends and great relationships with my natural body. Like, I don't feel like I'm lacking anything, therefore I don't need it. Like, I don't know how to explain on that. I mean, I also never had surgery, so I can't really say anything. But also, actually, I can kind of like, I thought I had like nothing to do with this topic, but no, I actually kind of do, because I used to like hate my nose. Like, I don't know why, but I hated it. And that's probably just like me still growing, my brain still developing, I don't know. But I used to literally hate my nose. And this is my nose. I don't know if it looks crazy. At some angles it's cute, some angles it's not. But I used to just hate it. Like, I used to want like the TikTok, damn, I keep bumping into that thing. I wanted like the TikTok perfect like button nose, right? And I always wanted that. I would always say I wanted a nose job and this and that. But then, like, I came across this girl and she was the nicest person ever, sweetest personality, and she had the exact same nose as me. And that like made me feel like comforted in the fact that I have it too. And I was like, you can really be such a nice person, such a beautiful person, and like have a nose like mine. And that like stuck with me, and I was just like, I don't want to have a fake nose to just like further the insecurity on other people, like push the insecurity on other people, if that makes sense. But that's my choice, that's my opinion. I would rather have this nose and learn to love it and love myself than change it, because then other women, other people, other men will see my nose and be comforted in the fact that I have it too. And no one's ever told me my nose was bad. That wasn't like something that was installed in me. That was literally just a choice that I decided to wake up one day and hate my nose. But I've actually seen a lot of pictures of myself from like my side profile or videos, and I'm like, wait, like, there's nothing wrong with it. And I don't know, that just like happened along the way of my self-love journey. Like, I decided I actually don't want a nose job. Also, the surgery recovery process, apparently like the snotty nose never goes away. I can breathe just fine. My natural nose does me just fine. Like, I don't want to have complications just to look pretty. I would rather function properly. And you also have to take out like a huge like piece of like something like a cloth or something after. You have to take it out yourself. Ever since I heard that, I was like, no. Like, I love this nose. Thank you nose, thank you. But I do I do low-key have a deviated septum, but I've learned to love that. It's okay. Next, we're going to talk about how the beauty industry profits off your insecurities. They literally teach you from a young age to hate yourself, or that you need to be super perfect, super skinny, super this, super that. Let me tell you right now, no, you don't. And the only thing that's stopping you is yourself. If you believe the shit that people have told you, that you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough to do this, you're not pretty enough to be successful, this and that, if you believe that, that's your fault. And I'm here to help you change your mind on that, because like I just said, they're literally profiting off your insecurities. They want you to have them. So you buy their face cream, you buy their face mask, you get that nose job, you get the BBL, you pay thousands and thousands of dollars to what? To look like a baby still when you're not? To what? Contribute to fucking creepy ass perverts that like a fucking baby face? Like, sorry to go there, but it's literally true. I think aging is the most beautiful thing. Like, and the beauty industry does not want you to think that, but I do. I just think all signs of aging are beautiful. Like, you know how many people don't get to age? Like, and we get to age. That's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. And don't get caught up in the beauty industry wanting you to look like a baby forever. But look at yourself. You are literally your mom and your dad together. Two people that you love. Maybe you have family complications. I don't know. I'm just literally assuming. Two people you love, right? Like, how can you look at yourself? And then they're also your grandparents. So how can you look at yourself and just be so, like, disgusted with what you see? Like, it's literally your family. And just think of it like that. Like, there's also this superstition that you have the face of the person you love most in your past life. I've always loved that. And so just look at yourself as, like, you are just a product of so much love and family, and like, you're everyone. You're literally generational. Like, you are everyone before you, and you're beautiful. That literally makes you beautiful. You know, the chances are so slim of even being alive, and people just live their whole life being miserable and feeling like they're not good enough. Yeah, you're here, you're good enough. And literally the only person that's stopping you is yourself. You have to just change your mindset, and that's like I said, that's what I'm here to help y'all do. And also, another thing I try to do, like, I try to look at myself and I say, okay, like, the weird wrinkles or the scars that I have, that's just aging. That's fine. The smile lines that I have that are so deep and sometimes make it look like I have a weird mustache, those are from smiling all of the time. I'm just a deep laugher. I'm a deep laugher. I laugh hard as fuck. I have a good ass time. So yes, I have really distinct, like, wrinkles right there. But like I said, that came from something good. Like, aging is a beautiful thing. These dark circles I have, all the women in my family have them, and I just don't see a point in looking at myself every day and being like, I hate this, because my grandmother, my mom, my sister, my dad, like, great grandma, they all have that. And I don't look at them and say, like, oh, I just hate your dark circles. No, I look at them as my loved ones. Those people cared for me. They literally supported me throughout my entire life. And they have dark circles. Does that mean they're unlovable? Does that mean they're ugly? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So why do I have to tell myself that I'm ugly because I have dark circles, or that's bad, I have to cover that up? I remember my ex, he would always be like, you have such bad dark circles, you haven't been sleeping. I'm like, it's just what's in my family, like, just who I am. I just have dark circles, and no, I don't wear concealer every day to cover them up. It's who I am. My grandma has them, my mom has them, my sister has them, and I think it makes me beautiful. It makes me like them, and they're beautiful. Also, quick but important, having pimples doesn't make you ugly, and having body hair does not make you ugly, okay? You don't even know how many comments I've got about my arm hair and stuff, and like, I used to obsessively bleach my arm hair, and like, my ex, he would be like, damn, like, I think you have more arm hair than me. And so I got mad as fuck, and he couldn't understand why I was mad, but it's because that's an insecurity of mine. Like, I've always bleached it so that people don't point it out. And then, like, the few months I hadn't had it bleached, he had to point it out, and it pissed me off. Because, like, why would you say that? Like, just trying to make me insecure for no reason. And I realized, like, that is the person he is. He is the person to try to make you insecure for no reason. He is the person to point out your flaws and drag it too far and make you feel like shit about yourself, make you cry, make you go to the bathroom and fucking cry. He is that person. So that shit he said about my arm hair, like, I'm not even taking that to heart. And then people on my live will be like, why do you have arm hair? Because I'm a human being. Like, do you want a robot that doesn't have arm hair? You should go get one. You should literally go fucking get one, because I don't know what to tell you. Every single woman has body hair. Every single woman has extra hairs around their eyes. Every single woman has peach fuzz on their face. Every single woman has arm hair. Okay, maybe some men don't, but every woman does. And if a woman doesn't, she's shaving it. or bleaching it. So I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know. Once again, the beauty industry has fucked us, because what do you mean men are so confused why I have arm hair? I'm a human fucking being. Since when did arm hair become like disgusting? It's not disgusting. It's human nature to grow arm hair. So if men are growing it, I'm growing it. We're human. But it's also it's feeding into the fucking pervs. Like, it's feeding into that. That's what I'm telling you. Like, the beauty industry wants you to be catering to the pervs, and it's gross. Like, no. Yes, I have arm hair. Yes, I have eyebrow hair. Yes, I have a mustache. Yes, I'm human. Did you think I was a fucking AI bot? Because I'm not. Oh, and people will tell you, like, oh, you look so pretty natural, like, you don't need makeup. And then whenever you say, I know, they'll be like, oh. Like, they want to be the one to, like, fix your insecurity and, like, fix you. But once they see that you're already, like, secure in yourself and you don't need that, and you can go without makeup, and you can feel pretty without makeup, and you can feel pretty without this and that, then they're, like, intimidated by that, because they are also insecure. So I just don't know. Like, do they want you to be do they want you to be secure, or do they want you to be insecure? Because then once you show you're secure, they're like, oh, well, you're bratty, well, you only care about yourself, well, you this, you that. And it's like, but you said that, so is it not true now that I agree? So people will get intimidated by you agreeing with them that you think you're so great. Yeah, I think I'm great. Like, I've actively worked towards being great for my entire life. Like, I can't think of one day where I wasn't trying to be better than I was yesterday. So yeah, I'm great. Yeah, I'm pretty without makeup. And that intimidates people, but that's too damn bad, because guess what? You're confident and you can do anything and you believe in yourself, and that's that. And I've actively worked towards loving myself without makeup. I didn't even start wearing makeup till about 15. I didn't even start learning how to do it till about 15, because I didn't want to be like dependent on makeup to feel pretty. Right now I'm not wearing it. Look at my eyebrows, bald. Eyelashes gone. My dark circles out. And I'm still eating. Yes, I think that. Is that a problem with you? Have y'all ever heard comparison is a thief of joy? That is so true, because I remember when I was younger, I would always compare myself. And I think it's just like something young people do. It's just a natural canon event tendency that young people have. But I would always like feel so bad about myself and think like, oh, since I'm not that pretty ass girl, like, I'm not pretty then. That's not true. And what I want to emphasize so hard in this video is, like, there's plenty of room for everyone to shine. Like, one person's light does not outshine you. Like, it's not dimming your light anymore. Like, y'all both have enough room to shine. And that's something, like, I've learned along the way, because I look back at videos of myself and I'm like, girl, you were so pretty. And the whole time you were comparing yourself to girls on social media thinking you weren't. And look at all these pictures of you, pretty as fuck and young as fuck, and you're just so pretty. Like, so beauty comes from within, and how you treat other people. Make sure y'all are treating people with respect, because if you have an ugly personality and you're just ugly inside, it outweighs all the good you've done. I'm so sorry, but it's true. Like, it's just not a fucking look. I don't care how much attention it gets you to be a fucking bully. Don't. It's ugly. It's really ugly. This is what I wrote down. Boyfriends will try to tear you down and talk about your looks, and they can't even tell the difference between a bare face and a no face makeup look. If that isn't the fucking truth, y'all. Like, holy shit. Like, just let the male gaze, the male opinion just go. Just let it go, because these men half the time don't even know what they're talking about. I was literally on some guy's Twitch stream, and he was just battling this girl on TikTok live and then talking about her on his Twitch stream. Like, that's crazy. But he was like, chat, she probably got a BBL. She's like zooming in on her natural ass body, like zooming in on her butt, like, that's a BBL, chat. Is that a BBL? Is that a BBL? Like, that's definitely a BBL. And I'm like thinking to myself, that is not no fucking beauty. Like, are you dumb? Are you actually dumb? Talk about that. How I think I mentioned a few times how my ex would say things about me. So this is what he said. He said, I look better with lashes. Well, now that I'm broken the fuck up with him, I'd never be wearing lashes. I'd be happy as fuck with my bare face that I could scratch my eyes finally. Oh my god. Like, y'all, I literally wore lashes for 7 months so that this man wouldn't cheat on me, so that he wouldn't cheat on me. It's so sad. He would tell me, you need to do your eyebrows better. They're uneven. I need better lashes. My eyebrows are uneven. He said the shit about my arm hair. I have more arm hair than him. And then one fucking day, I was like, I love like my natural body. Like, I just said that to him because that's always something I've felt like in my bones. Like, I just love myself. And so I told him that, and well, it's not something I've always felt, but it's something I've learned to feel, okay? Anyways, I tell him like, oh, I love like my size or whatever, like this, and my butt, like I think I look good. He's like, yeah, your butt's just normal. And I was like, okay. So I fucking went to the bathroom and cried because as my boyfriend, I don't give a fuck what the reality of the situation is. I feel like as a boyfriend, you should be lifting up your girlfriend. If she tells you she feels good in her body and she likes the size of her shit, like, I don't understand the point of just being like, well, you're just normal. And this man would like always like micro cheat on me at this point in the relationship. Like, yeah, he did end up cheating, but he would always micro cheat, so I always felt like I wasn't good enough. And then he's telling me like I'm just normal. So like, what do you want? Like, you want something bigger? Like, that's what it's sounding a whole lot fucking like. So it would just literally like rip apart like my confidence that I try to build. And I just don't see why a partner would do that instead of lifting you up. I feel like a partner should like be happy that you feel good about yourself and not feel like they have to bring you down. Like, that was just the craziest thing that he could have ever said. And he would always say stupid shit like that. Or he would always like tell me like, oh, you're gonna leave the house and that. Like, yes, like, do you think I give a fuck what people think about me? Like, I'm sorry you care so much. Like, I don't. Hello? Like, you think I'm gonna walk outside in a fucking suit and tie every goddamn day because I'm just with you? Like, no, I don't care. Like, I don't fucking care. And he would always be so scared of people like judging me. Or then he would tell me what to fucking wear, and then he'd be like, put on sweatpants, and like not let me wear shorts and shit. Like, boyfriends will really try to fucking come at you, but it's just because they are insecure, because they are fucking cheaters, okay? If a man is making you insecure, he's a fucking insecure ass man, and he needs to be dumped. You need to leave that man, okay? Let's all just go ahead and unlearn everything that our exes ever told us. Anytime they ever made you feel bad about yourself, let that shit go, because it's not you, it's their fucking insecurities that they're projecting onto you, and let it be that. Period, point blank, done. Okay, the beliefs that you have today have been installed in you from a young age, and you can reprogram and unlearn that, okay? Though I think all the time to myself, like, why do I do this one habit? And I'm like, oh, because someone in my family taught me to do it, and that's why I've always done it. And like, I don't think to do anything other than what I've been taught. And I just think that's kind of funny sometimes how like all of my actions, all of my beliefs are based off something that I've been told, that I've heard. And it's just like, I don't know if that's making any sense to anybody else. I think that's like a very no shit moment, but like I realized it a lot. And I remember my mom, yeah, like it was me and my mom in Target, and I wanted the Sabrina Carpenter boots, the really shiny boots. And I'm like, these are ugly boots. Like, why do I want these so bad? I would never wear them. And then I remember my mom always bought me sparkly shoes as a kid. And I always wanted sparkly shoes as a kid. So I remember like having that moment in Target where I was like, no wonder I like sparkly shoes. Like, that's been installed with like in me from a young age. So your insecurities, your self-hate that you have right now has potentially been installed either by yourself or by people around you from a young age. So you need to look around your life, look at the things you say and do that are negative, that aren't self-love, and unlearn it. You can literally reprogram it, because if you've been programmed once, you can be programmed again to do something the right way. So if you just feel like you're not good enough and this and that, and someone told you you're fat, someone told you you're too skinny, someone told you, like, I don't know, made fun of your hair, this and that, well, guess what? If you're gonna believe that, like, you can unlearn it. You have the potential to unlearn it. You don't have to latch onto that and hold on to that and be like, that's so me. No, it's not. Just because they said it is doesn't mean it is. They're talking from their own insecurities. They're talking out of their ass. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And then next, leading into this, is unlearn your insecure beliefs, because no one can do it for you. You'll just be miserable and insecure forever. This is so fucking true. This is so true. Like I said about my nose, if I had never had that moment with that girl where I felt like comfort in that, and if I had never chose to love myself after that, like, I would still be stuck in that insecurity of I need a nose job, and I probably would have been saving up to get one right now. But I knew that it would be better, more beneficial to love myself, and I really thought on it for a while, and I decided, no, I'm gonna love myself. So like I said, it's your responsibility. No one is gonna do it for you. No one was gonna come and tell me, nose is perfect, you never need any surgery done. Like, no one was gonna come and tell me that at all. The only person that could have changed that opinion was me, because I had it about myself. And if you have it about yourself, about something in your life, you have the power to change it. This is a good one. Oh my god, I love these points that I wrote down. Learn to be happy for others and their success. If you can't see people win without getting mad and jealous, you need to work on that. I've met people in my life that just can't see me win without being so mad and jealous that they don't have it too. And I just have never been like that. Like, I've always been like, I want to win with you, or like, if you're winning, like, you know, I'm coming up next. Like, you inspired me to win too. I've never been the fucking person like, oh, you won and I can never win now. I'm not very competitive. Like, the only person I'm competitive with is myself, and trying to be better for myself and for my life. I'm just not competitive with other people. Like, what is there, like, who am I competing with and what for? Like, there's no final fucking breakdown of she takes fucking first place, she takes second place. Like, there's nothing. Like, we are all gonna die. This gets so deep. We're literally all gonna be in a grave one day, or made into ashes. So I'm just not understanding why we need to compete with each other. We're all here vibing together. It's not a fucking competition. It's not like, I'm not racing to death with y'all. I'm just not. Like, I'm here to win and do all that. And if you want to win with me, I will be more than glad to inspire you. I've always been that person. I've always fucking inspired my friends. Everything, the things that I do, the things that I've learned from, I've always tried to teach others. I've just always been that person that will uplift others and like take them along with me to win with me. And some people, they just aren't made to be winners. And also, some people do not believe in themselves. And the fact that you believe in yourself and the fact that you can get what you want when you put your mind to it intimidates them. And it scares them. I don't know. Like, I just never been the person, like, I guess I can credit this so much to my mom, because she's never been a hateful person. I don't ever see her, like, just randomly judging people for no fucking reason, or being hateful, or judging me for no fucking reason. She's always let me be myself and let me flourish, but I know she's always there to support me and be there for me if I need it. So I can honestly, like, the fact that I believe in myself is literally thanks to my mom, because she raised me that way. You should want to lift people up and be happy for them instead of just being mad you didn't get it too. Like, do I even need to say anything else? Do I even need to say anything else? And these are also things, like, that can help you along your self-love journey and just make you better as a person. Like, it's not cute to be, like, intimidated by people. And let's get one thing out the way. If you see me from TikTok and I'm, like, competing with people on battles, and you're like, wow, she's contradicting herself. She's competing with people on battles, so this doesn't count. No. Let me stop you right there. TikTok is a fucking game. Like, the battling shit is a game. There's always that competition, like, banter back and forth, and that is literally how you win. That's how you get points. That's how you engage people, and they feel a motive to help you win. So yeah, that might be a bit contradicting. Maybe I do compete with people on battles and I get sad about losing. That's just the game, boy. That's just the game. So this doesn't apply to that. Just, oh my god, don't be a fucking sore loser, please. That shit really gets me. Fucking makes me so bad. Accept people for who they are and don't hate on people who are being themselves. That's the best trait, is accepting people for who they are. And whether that's a serial killer, you need to accept that they are who they are and you need to get away. If that's a crazy toxic ex, accept who they are and get away. If it's just a random lady on the street and you feel the tendency to fucking make fun of her, just don't. Because guess what? You just look like a fucking utter bitch. You just look like a bitch. You do. And it's one thing to like make a joke and just to be fucking straight up mean, but like I've met people that are just straight up mean to people that are literally minding their business. Like, why are you being a bully? Like, why are you intimidated by them? Why are they bothering you? They're over there minding their fucking business and you're hot and heavy. From like age 11, I was doing diets and like working out all the time. Like, my stomach growling. I can't. Like, that was not healthy. That just was not healthy. If you're a young girl watching this, please, please, please understand your body needs to develop and needs to grow and you need to eat well and you need to eat a nutritious diet for that to happen. And don't start worrying about what you're fucking eating and all that stuff. If you're gonna do anything, educate yourself on nutritional facts, like the food that you need to be eating for nutrition. If you're eating pasta and rice and like bread all day, that's not a good diet. That's zero nutrition, honey. You need greens, you need fruit, you need protein, you need nuts, you need minerals, you need vitamins. You need to be thinking about all this stuff. So educate yourself on nutrition. My mom has always been really educated on nutrition, so she taught me a lot. But yeah, I don't know, just do things like that that are in your control to lift yourself up and feel good about yourself. I just want everyone to know that like they are so worthy. Like, y'all are so worthy of love and success, and the only person stopping you is yourself. And once you realize that, you'll be unstoppable. That's why everyone hates on you. That's why everyone tells you you're not doing this, you're not doing that, you need to be doing more, you need to be doing less. That's why everyone's opinion is different, because that's why everyone tells you that, because they don't want you to succeed and they don't want you to realize your potential and your power, because then you'll be competition, then you'll do better than them. And that's why everyone tries to hold you back. So don't let it. And honestly, if you're a good person and you're not hurting anyone, do not listen to the hate that you get. If you're getting actual constructive criticism, hate, that's like your character is hurting people and you are not a good person, then you need to hear that and you need to listen to that. But if you literally know you're a good person and nothing anyone ever says applies and this and that, like, just don't listen to it. There's no need to listen to that. It's not true. It's not you. Point blank, period. Yeah, because like this is a really funny person to bring up, but like Ashley Trevino, like she goes live, she's said some crazy stuff before. Like she like gets with inmates. She's a life creator. She gets with inmates. Mind you, she has 2 daughters. The inmate like either unalived or like did something to his ex. She said, oh, like, what does that have to do with me? Why is that my fault? When her friend was saying like, don't talk to that guy, she was like, why is that my fault? Maybe if she kept him happy, he wouldn't have done it. And people hate on her and she like is so empowered by it. She's like, oh, y'all hating on me makes me money and this and that. I'm like, girl, they're rightfully hating on you and you thought it was just like a little like bump in the road. No, this is not like pointless hate. Like, this is rightfully so. Like, you are getting hated on. Like, you are not a good person. Why would you say that on live? I can literally insert the clip. Like, she literally said that crazy ass shit. Why would you say that? And so that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're getting hate on stuff you did do that wasn't right, then there's no need to like sit here and be like, oh, they're tripping, don't listen to that. Because like Ashley, like, that's what she does. And it's like, girl, you should be listening to the hate because you could be saving yourself. Like, you are a mess. You're a mess. You're a mess. Oh my god, you're a mess. I think that's gonna be where I wrap up the video. I maybe missed a few points, said a few things wrong. I'm so sorry if I did. Thank you guys for watching. I really want to make more videos like this, and maybe I'll do a video, like, I don't know what I'll do videos on, but when I buy more storage for my phone, I'm gonna do a long video. At the end of the first video I posted, I said I was gonna do a juicy one. This isn't the juicy one, because I realized I don't have enough storage and enough time to rant and really go through everything detail by detail. So when I do, I'll be dropping that juicy video. I can't wait. But thank you guys for watching. I hope everybody knows that they're worthy of love, and that yeah, if you try your best, that's literally the best you can do. And I think that's that's amazing, and I'm proud of you. And yeah, I want to see everybody win. So let's start winning, y'all. Let's start winning, and let's stop letting ourselves, like, don't let yourself get held back. Like, I used to care so much about what people thought of me, and honestly, I had a huge life change that, like, flipped my mind on that. And in the Juicy video, we'll be talking about that. But I just had a huge flip and realization, like, I just don't care. Like, I'm not afraid of people seeing my videos. I'm not afraid of people judging me. Like, y'all don't know me. Y'all don't spend every day with me, because the people that do, aka my mother, aka like my family members, like my really good friends, they don't just sit around and judge me all day, because guess what? They know I'm not that type of person, and they don't have a reason to judge me, because I'm not that. So I say, like, if somebody doesn't know you super fucking well, or if you didn't do some crazy ass hateful ass shit, then don't listen to the fucking hate that they have to give you. Just don't. Can't name anything I got hated on for that is hurting anyone. Like, okay, a bop, who is that hurting? Absolutely no one. I think consenting adults can do whatever the hell they want with each other. What's the problem with that? We have a 34 count convicted felon rapist as our president, and y'all are all on social media calling women bops, like, because they have consensual interactions with other men. Your president is a bop. But guys, like, we have bigger fish to fry. We really do. So stop worrying about women. Stop feeling intimidated by women. As a man, get a fucking house. Get a job. Get a career. Get kids. I don't know. Do something. Get something. I'm bored. I'm bored of the hate that men have to give. It's so, like, it's so rooted in misogyny. It's so rooted in hatred. Every time a man hates, I can just tell. Like, you don't have a single reason to do this. You just are evil. You just have that in you. You were just raised from a young age to be like this. Like, that fucking sucks. But I wasn't. I was raised to be loving and caring, and I care about myself a lot. So I won't be caught dead hating on bitches for what they choose to do with their body. Do you think I care? Okay, I can't breathe. No, but oh my god, another thing, like, why do you care so much what somebody does with their body? Why do you care so much what someone's doing? Why do you care so much? You chose to pay attention to that thing. You literally went out of your way to look, and you're mad that they're doing them and that they're doing something. Just look the other way. Don't fucking give it attention. Why are we bothered? Why are we fucking bothered? It's not you. It's not your life. Like, people bothered by fat people bothered by people being gay, people bothered by people of color. Why? Because you're rooted in hatred, and that's how you've been raised, and you need to unprogram that right now, right fucking now. Anyways, yeah, that's the end of my YouTube video. I love y'all. I'm getting mad, and I think my TikTok shop package is here, so let's go.